Now I know this is bound to come up sooner or later, so I'm gonna address this right now. I'm gonna give y'all my introduction into cigars. Goes like this. I used to go to this casino. It's called Ameristar. It's in East Chicago, Indiana. I believe they got one someplace else. I'm not sure, but anyway, I used to go there one time. I would only take about $100. You know, you win, you win, you lose, you lose. You know, it's gambling. And I'd always go around the same time, probably around like 10:30, 11. Now, I would also eat there too. They got an amazing buffet. Well, they used to. I hadn't been there a long time anyway. As I'm going in, just got nudges. You know, you're like, hey man, where you get that shirt at? I go, Tom Alaska's. Now, Tom Alaska's get a lot of stuff from Paris. Shirts, suspenders, ascots. I even think at one point in time they carried monocles. You know that little eyeglass piece, Mr. Peanut Well? Yeah. Tom Alaska's had a lot of stuff. Politics about money, women, clothes, that type of stuff. And over a course of about 4 months, that's how it went whenever we ran into each other. This one time, he asked me how it was. I was like, hey, you know, things could always be a lot better. Then he said, hey, you know, you going to the tables tonight. I was like, nah, I'm going to see what those slot machines going to do. So, you know, then he said, before you get out of here, man, you know, drop out the tables. I came in with 100, so now I'm $70, $75. I'm on my way to cash out. Then I hear all this noise, you know, there's high fives and everything. I cash out. Then I hear all this noise again. I'm like, man, they over there getting down. I remember I was supposed to go over there to go speak. He says, I'm glad you ain't forget about me, man. Now, come over here, tell me what you see. I take a few seconds, you know, look. I said, man, that roller's on fire. You know, he laughed for a minute. Then he says, tell me what else you see. I look around. I say, there's a lot of women at this crap table tonight. Plus, just about everybody over here drunk. Then he looked at me and was like, have a seat. He said, you win? I'm like, man, I got about $20, $25 left. He was like, all right, go turn that into chips. Now, at this point in time, I had never seen a $10,000 chip. I didn't even know they had those. I mean, well, I knew they had them, but I never got one. This dude had like 2 stacks of them, man. And 2 stacks of $100 chips. A $10,000 chip at the Ameristar Casino is what? It's red, orange, and yellow. Anyway, now, it's a new roll-up. He's like, all right, follow my lead. Turned around, boom. Bet he don't make his point. I'm like, okay. Do roll, boom, boom. Didn't make his point. I was like, reach for my money. He's like, oh, let it ride. I'm like, oh, okay. Boom, missed his point again. I was like, oh. Now, long story short, I had never made so much money so fast. Never. It was crazy, man. So at this point in time, like a good, what, 30 minutes? A lot of money. He turns to me, he says, he is what we've been waiting for all night. I'm like, what? This drunk, loud, he's showing off in front of these women. He said, the perfect buffoon is one every Friday night at every casino all across America. All you got to do is just wait on him. So you can see him a mile away. I started thinking, I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Dude ain't focused. There's a lot of chicks around. He don't want to be embarrassed. He drunk. Yeah, that made a lot of sense. And we was just raking in the money, man. And all I had left was $25 and turned that into a lot of money. So now he reaches inside his jacket pocket. I'm like, whoa, you know, what's this? It was 2 cigars. He says, the first one was a 1926 Pardon cigar. The second one didn't have a label on it. But he said that first one, he said this first one is for celebration. He said that second one is when you're having a bad day. I'll quote, powerful men under pressure often have to make major decisions with little time to think. He says this allows them to do just that. The second cigar, it says this mellows you out and enables you to just focus. Then I started thinking about what he said. Immediately, man, I'm thinking about, okay, Castro, directors. I started thinking about members of certain organizations. I was like, okay, all right. So I got it now. Time passes, and you know, them when it rains, it pours type situation. Yeah, we all get those. I call one second cigar. Because remember, I smoked the first one, celebration. I like that Joker. And let me tell you, man, that was the nastiest thing I had ever freaking tasted in my life. Disgusting. But I made it past the first quarter. Now, after the first quarter, a cigar takes on its character. Also, still in that bad moment, in that bad situation, my thinking is now like, whose fault is it? What to do next? It's always actually blame, even if it's yourself. I was just like, I was completely focused. All about taking action and problem solving. That's all that was going on. Anyway, that's my introduction into the world of imported, so I'm going to answer it way even before it actually gets asked. Now, as far as this loan, as far as y'all doing that, man, share, subscribe. Got a lot more content. I did a lot of things. I made a lot of money. I lost a lot of money. I did a lot of stuff. But if it helps somebody out there achieve or get to that next level where they needed to be, because these are all things that I have done, I'm going to be posting. That book was about this thick. It had everything from how to pick a lawyer, what to say to the police if you get pulled over, which I don't know about that now, man. They just popping cats now. But tomorrow,